What is up, guys? It is your boy Spider-Man back for another JJKPhantomparade video. And hey, it's a little late while I'm recording this, but basically the new Gojo event's out. It's been out for a while, actually. We do get a free multi though. From the missions, you know. More or less how it's been going for the lottery events, you know. Free multi, which is really cool. So you have a free chance to get Football Gojo, who is really good and worth it, but maybe not to summon with currency right now because of, you know, really good banners coming out soon and, you know, stuff like that basically. But yeah, overall the event works the same way as like every other lottery event. You know, you get your stages here, you know, you get your normal to go through, yada yada yada, then you get your hard stages, you know, you clear 3 times, and then you just grind the boss basically until you're done. But yeah, you know, the recollection bit from what I saw, it's okay, you know, gives you both curse technique and physical, more so on the curse technique. Skill 1 gives you more heals after every 6 turns when you do anything basically. And then the second skill is when the turn starts, if HP is no more than 50%, you get a 50% physical technique to sell for 3 turns, which, I mean, it's okay, not that crazy. The healing is kind of cool, I guess, but at the same time it's only 20%, so not that crazy. I mean, hey, the art looks cool at least. The art looks cool. I did finish farming the event though, so. Alright guys, so, you know, I wanted to quickly go over Purple Holo Gojo, you know, his kit as to what he does, you know, see if, you know, so you guys, you know what he's all about. Granted that when this video gets uploaded, you guys probably already know because this videos are like very late, not gonna lie. Very late, but I figured I might as well just still do this just in case that, hey, if any new people come by, here you guys go. You know, very cool character. Very strong, you know, Purple Holo. Basically just the upgraded version of the blue Purple Holo Gojo, or not Purple Holo, but the blue Gojo that we do have currently, right? But he's an upgraded version. Same gimmick. After 7 turns, he does leave, and then if he does perform a Black Flash, he increases his own crit rate, so that's cool. So let's see. First skill, right? For 1, deals 280 melee taijutsu physical to select the enemy, with a pretty good chance to crit. And then he applies a debuff of decreases the selected enemy's physical and jujutsu damage by 15 for 2 turns. But then if you level up to 10, the DPS of the melee hit goes from 280 to 421. So pretty good. But not that crazy at the same time, right? Because the debuff is still the same. So definitely not something you need to focus on. From what I am kind of aware of with this Gojo, it seems more so you want to focus on the ult, which we'll get to in a second. But, you know, just like a quick heads up if you guys do get him. I think the ult is the way to go for him as the first thing you want to level up to, like, you know, max or whatever. Yeah, so first skill, not too bad. Apply a debuff, which is nice. For 2 turns, so you get 2 turns of extra, you know, the enemy takes more damage of physical on jutsu, so that's good. So skill 2, increases the selected enemy's damage received by 23, so that's good. And then increases the selected enemy's damage by 10%. 1 turn disadvantage, increases his own damage by 54. That's really strong for 2 turns. So basically, he's applying another debuff to where they take more damage for 2 turns, and then increases the selected enemy's damage by. So basically, he applies, I guess, 2 different debuffs, and then I'm guessing the second one here is saying it's either saying that if the enemy is strong against green, he's gonna reduce the resistance to green by 10%. Or it means that whatever is weak to green gets an extra debuff that where they take more damage from green. One of those 2, I'm not quite sure though which one it's talking about. And then of course if you load up to 10, the enemy's increased damage received goes up to 30, and then the Gojo's own damage goes from 54 to 70, so you get a really big bump of damage for Gojo, which you can double stack this, so he would get like 114 increased damage for himself, which is really strong. And then skill 3 increases his own break damage by 100. That's really good. And then deals 222 range jutsu damage to select the enemy 4 hits, which is really strong. So it's going to do a lot of damage. And then increases the selected enemy's damage by 10% as well. Okay, so he basically applies a debuff to where the enemy does less damage. Yeah, so that basically applies a debuff to where the enemies do less damage on skill 3. And then skill 2, basically they take more damage from, you know, Gojo or the whole team. Of course, if you level up skill 3 to max, the damage bumps up from 222 to 362. So not. Oh, and also the enemy does 15 less damage, or 15% less damage to you for only 1 turn though. So it's not that crazy, but still kind of nice at least. Now the ult. The main thing that makes this Gojo really fucking crazy So level 1, immediately 1000 raised Jujutsu damage to all enemies and increases all enemies' ult gauge count by 2, and then he leaves the field. So this is a double-handed kind of ult here. Big damage, but you want to use this on the very last wave, on the very last enemy, because if you don't use it, or if you use it before that, this Gojo will leave and you will be in a much worse spot, because he's gonna be gone. Now, if you level this puppy up to 10, or yeah, it's level 10, you get almost 2,000 AOE range jutsu damage, but then everything else is the same. So yeah, so this is what people meant, I think, about him being a nuker, basically, where you basically are going to be rotating between skill 2, or skill 1 and skill 3, and I guess skill 2 technically, and then basically like stay, or like what is it, when you're on wave maybe 5 or 6, basically that's when you're going to start just using skill 2, get your double buff, and then on turn 7 or whatever, or yeah, like turn 5 or whatever, turn 5, turn 6, you use the 2 buff skills. Turn 7, you use the ult, wipes the entire final stage, you're good to go basically. So it's really good stuff there basically. Now his combo ult increases his own and the combo ally's crit hit rate by 40% for 3 turns, so that's cool. Granted, he literally leaves, so he can't even use the crit hit, so that kind of sucks for him. And then yeah, okay, so then his auto skills, right? So the auto skill of, well, he's still gonna leave. Honestly, it seems a little bit crappy, like how if he uses his ult, he leaves, but then he also has a thing where he's gonna leave either way after 7 turns. Like, I feel like it would have made more sense where if they were gonna do it with the ult, just leave it in the ult. You don't really need it here, in my opinion, right? Granted, it looks like all the Gojos that are in his like prime, I guess you would say, like in his prime, when he's like an adult, always have this gimmick of he's gonna be leaving. Whereas the Teen Gojo, one thing I know about him is that he doesn't leave, right? Because that's before his prime, or that's like right around the time where he unlocked like his most powerful move, but he's still not in his like prime yet, where he has all this crazy shit. So that kind of sucks. And then he has another technique here where same thing like the Blue Gojo, he can't be hit, he can't be hurt basically unless someone has a domain that nullifies that. But yeah, so I mean, pretty good for the most part. Nothing like super crazy, I guess. I mean, it's crazy, right? Because he does like way more damage clearly than the current Gojo. Because the current Gojo, when he level up to 10, he only does 1,000, whereas this Gojo bumps it up to almost 2,000, which is really crazy. Not to mention the debuffs and the buffs he applies to himself and to the enemy, so that's really good. I mean, yeah. I mean, what can I say? He's pretty good. Regardless, though. I don't know. I'm sure many of you guys already know the current state of the game. I don't know if I'll make a video yet on the current state of things because we kind of already flown by a decent amount of stuff by now. Overall, I'd say still skip. Just do the free multi that we are given from that event. I'd say maybe do 1 or 2 multis. I will be honest. I did. Well, you guys will see actually later in the video because this part is being recorded a little bit later. But yeah, overall pretty good. Pretty good character. Pretty good Gojo. Still think it's just worth skipping. And yeah, if you guys are somebody from though, good luck. Yeah, I'll see you guys for the rest of the video. See you guys in a bit. I figured might as well do a free 10 roll. Also, I do have some good news, at least for me mainly, on my main account, which I'll probably make I'll make a video for that so you guys can check that out. But yeah, some crazy stuff happened. Sadly I wasn't able to record what happened, but I'll be able to record the aftermath so you guys can see that. Anyways, hey, let's do a multi. See if we got him, right? Now, I think I'll probably make, before the summons here, I'll probably make I'll make like a video or whatever for, what Purple Hole Gojo does, why he's good, why he is technically worth it, especially with the new, endgame content right now that we have right now, but maybe not worth to summon for the end, I couldn't get him. Damn it, I was hoping I could get him off the first multi, because this guy has been pretty lucky so far. Don't want to risk it. I'll do one more. I'll do one more multi. I'll do one more and hope that we get like more summons for future videos. I'll just do one more. Just one more and that's it. I swear. This won't be like Mega Me. And this will be my last multi. I did say I will maybe do one multi. It doesn't matter. This will be my last multi. If I get him, cool. If not, that sucks. It is what it is. He is going to be on the standard banner and feature banners as well. So that's nice at the very least with that. And yeah, that's a sign right there that says don't subscribe. But hey, I finally got SR Yaga. So in that regard, that's good for me. I've been wanting to get SR Yaga on this account so I can actually have really good support. So hey, I guess you could say I did luck out there. Now I did want to see real quickly though before I leave. I did want to see if yeah, you know, he's good and stuff, right? I wanted to see because they did mention Momo was going to be on other banners apparently, and I was curious to see if Momo would be on this banner because they did mention that Momo will be on other banners at the same time as, you know, her current banner. She's blue. Looks like she's not here. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like Momo is not on this banner because I was curious if she would be because they did mention on her banner that she would be featured, or not featured, but she would be pullable on other banners at the same time as her. But it looks like she's not on this banner. I thought she would be. So probably be a later banner. Oh well, it kind of sucks. I am tempted to do more, but at the same time, I'm just gonna try to get him from these tickets from here. I'm just gonna try to get him from these, or you know, what other banner we get added to. Yeah. So oh well, couldn't get him. It is what it is. I'd rather just save my currency for better characters here. So lost 3,000 cubes, but I did get SR Yaga out of it, so not the worst thing in the world. Also, I've been mentioned this for like a while now, which I might have done a couple times. Make sure you always do this, you know, get your free 10 cubes every day. Sometimes, you know, it's going to remind you to get the free 10 cubes every day, but yeah. With that being said, guys, you know, here's how the account's looking right so far. I'm going to be leveling up this SR Yaga so I can, you know, replace SR Nami. Even though SR Nami is good, I'd rather use Yaga because the buff stages are just way better, and it'd be a lot more useful for me in the long run. Personally, right? Personally. And yeah, that's how they look. But you know, nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too crazy on this account right now. It just is what it is. Looks like that luck might have run out, which is not good. Hey, maybe the luck will come back for... also, yeah, reset just hit. Yeah, hopefully the luck will come back for the really crazier banners, like, you know, half Annie Gojo, Geto, but I'm not going to do anything for Geto unless we get a multi for him. And Toji. May pick up something, like I said, I'm trying to go for our Toji, Team Gojo, and then I think that's probably it up until we get first anniversary stuff with Domain Expansion Gojo, and Yuju is also really good, right? But yeah, I think with that being said, guys, I think hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, take care guys, and peace.